Welcome to Galactic Wisdom Wayshower, where we nurture the seeds of your soul. With the earth seeds around us, Polarians, Hyperboreans, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and beings of the timeline right here and now, and beings of the Paradisians. Let's anchor our planet's solar light. Let's integrate your earth seed and ground cosmic wisdom into your life. This is your earth seed integration, being human with spirit. Now let's check in. What animal guide is coming to you this month? What animal is guiding you this month? Otter. Otter is guiding you this month. I love when otter comes up. It is an animal spirit of joy, of bringing a sense of humor that is flowing through your emotions, remembering to laugh and have fun no matter the emotion you are feeling. Otters are also beautiful, energetic initiators. They assist you in being opening through very transitional time frames. And that's why they assist you, because when you can laugh, when you can have fun, it helps open up your aura, open up your energy to new experiences from maybe moving from one energetic boundary to the next. So thank you, Otter Spirit, for coming through. Let's get a message specifically from Otter Spirit. Let's see here. I want to see, especially emotionally, what is Otter Spirit assisting and initiating you towards? A few cards here. Full of hot air. You can do it. Follow through on what you said you would do. Oh, so you made a few physical earthly promises, and now it is time to follow through. But Otter is saying this is something that you actually agreed upon in the spiritual realm, and now you get to actually accomplish these things. So you might be wanting to back out of something at the last minute. Try not to do that. Keep to your word. Keep to your word. But it's also keeping to your word and enjoying it. It almost feels like this is something that you had the initial idea of doing. Now, which are they spiritually guiding you towards? I want to see. Ooh. Otter is guiding you towards something spiritually. So let's see what's going on here. Spiritually, what is Otter Spirit guiding you towards? Regeneration. Ooh, fulgurite and rose bay. So if you work with fulgurite, it's a beautiful mineral that was actually created from lightning, and it means acceleration. It means you're moving fast. You know you're moving fast, but there are still certain obligations. There are still things that this physical realm, this earthly realm, is wanting you to go through. This is also the Shamanic Wisdom card. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Well, welcome, fellow shamanic practitioner. This feels like you may have been officially initiated. I mean, come on, guys. We have the otter with initiation, and then we have shamanic wisdom. So whoever I'm speaking to, in the spiritual realm, you've been initiated. You've already been initiated. But there are specific things in the earthly realm that you're meant to follow through with. Wow, let's get more information, because a lot of things are about to change here, you guys. A lot of things are accelerating. A lot of things are happening really fast. Now, how is Spirit wanting to connect with you during your physical shamanic initiation? How is Spirit wanting to connect with you? Sedona Red Rock. Ooh, so if you've been thinking about Sedona, maybe you had visited there, or maybe you have a plan to go to Sedona, or maybe you have a Sedona Red Rock. Ooh. Spirit wants to connect with you through the earth, through red jasper, Sedona red jasper specifically. There's also I want to say jackal or coyote in the picture. Both may be relevant. I'm also seeing 4 directions right here in the corner. But it wants to connect with you through your earthly beauty. And that there is nothing to change. And I love this because shamanism, and especially going through these initiations, it's all about digging deeper into who you naturally are, not changing yourself to become anything. You are already that. Now your physical lifestyle is aligning more with your shamanic missions, and now with Earth. So Spirit is going to be speaking with you through this beautiful planet. And if you see some of those symbols. Now, what grounding practice is going to help connect you with your spiritual initiation? What is going to connect you with following through on the soul contracts you mentioned you were already going to connect with? Oh, I love this, you guys. Body earth contact. Yes, your physical body needs to touch this planet Earth, physically connecting with nature, having your feet on the ground. If you do have Sedona red jasper or red jasper in general, placing it on your hands, rubbing it on your feet can be very helpful for reminding you of your mission on this very planet. I love this because it's not saying to leave this planet or accelerate into different dimensions. It's very much reminding you agree to do certain things on this planet. It's time to connect with this planet and figure out what those things that you promised to complete physically are required of you at this time. Now, what shadow are you and Spirit composting? By following through on your actions, by being spiritually initiated, by connecting and having that body, physical body, and earth connection and earthly contact. What are you and Spirit composting? Vastness. Ooh, there's another card, growth. Okay. I love this. First off, growth and seeing that stump immediately makes me think of the dragon, the wood dragon that happened 2 years ago that started the 10-year cycle, right? And it is continuing on these next 8 years, and we're opening ourselves as a collective to a new sense of vastness, of consciousness, of who we are, and even of soul contracts and different things that we're meant to follow through on. Now, this initiation, it is asking you to compost anything that closes you off from this vastness and closes you off from growth. if it limits you, if it puts you at a certain capacity, if it hinders your growth for you, then you're meant to compost it. You're meant to compost it and watch it help be the soil for growth. You're meant to compost it and watch it disintegrate and go up into the clouds, into the atmosphere. Beautiful composting with spirit, you guys. Now, let's see how. How is this happening? How is this happening? I actually want to, being very much called to this deck. How is this happening? How are you composting things that limit your vastness and growth? Oh, 2 again. Gambling. You're gambling your growth with something. There is something here that, whenever I think of gambling, I think of shortcuts. I think of when you gamble with something, and people rarely see gambling as faith, but it's a different type of faith. There is a certain surrendering. There's a certain surrender that occurs during gambling. But in that surrendering, this is a surrendering combined with an addiction. This is, you are addicted to surrendering. And this is an Earthseed integration. So now it's, can you have faith without gambling your faith? Can you trust that your growth and your vastness actually is worth something, and stop gambling over something else that actually limits you? So there's something that you may be addicted to giving in over and over and over that's preventing growth. Oh, there we go, spiritual protection. Spiritual protection. Now, if you work with Archangel Michael, but it's interesting. Even in thinking of spiritual protection, there is a sense of always protecting yourself to be a limit of growth. You came here to do very specific contracts. But if you keep attempting to protect yourself from these very contracts, okay, you're going to be cutting off the initiation. You're going to be cutting off the growth, the vastness. Rarely do shamans ever go into situations that are always protected. And more commonly do shamanic practitioners enter situations that lack spiritual protection. And it's interesting. It almost feels like there was an initiation in the spiritual realm, but you're gambling on always being spiritually protected. Now, while working in that realm, are you okay with being the one that is providing the spiritual protection? And that's what's being composted right now. You're leveling up from asking for spiritual protection to being the provider. And I feel like this is where the gambling is coming up. it can at first feel like a gamble. It can feel like you're being tested in your protection, when in actuality it's spirit saying, hey, to be in this role is to be the protector. Are you ready for that? Wow. Wow. Let's get another message. Yeah, let's clarify what's happening here. This is beautiful and very the voice of the moon. Yes, this feels very much like your true feelings are coming out. Your subconscious mind is letting you know this is a very vulnerable place to be in that you may not be used to. In this beginning part of becoming the spiritual protector versus being the one spiritually protected, it's a fascinating shift, and it does pull at your energy and emotions in a very different way. And it's asking if your heart is prepared. Your subconscious mind is aware of what is currently going on. Now let's see what your conscious mind is aware of. Stone Goddess, unwavering love, support, maternal lineage. This feels like the shamanic roots, because each indigenous culture has some form of a spiritual guide, a spiritual protector. Russian, Siberia, it's shamans. Certain Native American tribes, medicine women. Celtic, we have druids, Taino, Behiks. So the list goes on and on. Each culture has their own type of spiritual protector, spiritual ambassador. Now, this feels very maternal. I would look into your mother's side of the family, dig into that culture. It's going to help shift and see what you're looking for to better tap into, there we go, to better tap into what you're meant to follow through. Your maternal lineage may have left, your maternal lineage may have left some things unfinished. And you and your soul have agreed to complete those things. But it means completing them in the physical because you've accepted them in the spiritual. Wow. Now, what is the result of being human with this spiritual initiation going on? What's the result? What's going on here? Oh, I'm getting tiger lily and pyrite. So it does feel like there is a kundalini rising. It does feel like your solar plexus is gaining not only more connections to your maternal lineage, but you're accepting a part of yourself that you may not see it right now, but in the future, you're going to thank yourself for accepting this version of you, because it's such an abundant version of you. It's such an unapologetic and very confident in all aspects, confident with themselves, confident with others. I'm seeing someone that knows how to dance with life in the darkness, in the light, in the sad moments, in the happy moments. There's just a beautiful manner of being able to dance. I would also use pyrite. Have pyrite around you. Wow, thank you so much for walking the wisdom path with me. Keep tending to your seeds, whether they be rainbow, angelic, star seed, or earth seed. And always may your journey be guided by being human with spirit. Tend your seeds, trust your light. I'll see you next time, guys.